How we doing, guys? Welcome to another episode of a rebuild. This time I'm going to start with Stevenage in the English League 2. So let's get into it anyway. Let's start on with the pre-series and tournament, and we're going to go for the one with the most money, which has got to be the German one, which brings us up against one of our old teams, Würzburger Kickers. Here's what they could have had, and funnily enough we're up against them first. There you go, 2-1 against Würzburg from L.A.O and Taylor. Ferenzi is managed to get a consolation goal from. Actually, Ferenzi scored first, and they missed a penalty as well, which isn't that good. But end result, we've beaten them 2-1. That's what we were looking for. So let's sim this match against Jordan. There you go, another 2-1 victory. Bezjak has got both goals, and L.A.O has scored as well. Bezjak got a penalty and won from near full time after we conceded. So Falkenberg, let's see if we can win this match and finish the group with 3 wins out of 3. And there we go, we have 3 wins out of 3. Goals from List, Larkin and Bezjak, and the consolation goal for Falkenberg by Kizito. So we're now in the semi-finals and we are against Bohemians, so hopefully we can get what we want and get a decent win out of it. So the match against Bohemians, let's get to it. Hopefully we can get another victory and progress to the final. Some players are tired though. So the match finished 0-0 and we lost 4-3 on penalties, with Bezjak missing the penalty during open play. It happens. So we're out unfortunately, but we have got some more. So we're into the last 2 hours of the transfer window, and you can, if you have a look at the bottom, you might see a new player there, Benitez. I did say we weren't going to sign no more players, but we did sell Farman, so it brought a bit more money for us to buy someone. And I felt like we needed a new left back, so we've got a 67 rated left back instead, who's gone straight into the squad. That is it. No more players are going unless a decent offer comes in, and no more players are coming in. Transfer window is now over, so from now we're going to sim up until the January transfer window. Hopefully we'll be in a decent position, but we'll reassess it in the January transfer window. So we've simmed all the way up to the 2nd of January. Let's see whereabouts we are. Last match we played, we drew 1-1 against Northampton. So we're still rated 77, and do my eyes deceive me? Am I seeing things? What the hell? We are actually top of the league with 57 points. Wow, so we're 3 points ahead of second place. 1-1 draw. First v second. This match and see where we get up to. There you go, 3-1 victory for Stevenage against Cambridge. 2 goals from Parkhouse, who said they wanted a game, so we trusted him, gave him it, and his result, yeah, he's given us a good result. So the next match is at home against Plymouth on 25th of January. Can Stevenage pull out a victory? We've edited the lineup because Benitez got a red card in the last match, or should I say he got multiple yellows, so he's not available. So Denton's taking his place, and we've won 2-1 with Digby getting 2 goals. So today's match against Grimsby should be the last one of January transfer window before we start simming the rest of the season. Put Doyle in net and Taylor up front, hopefully it can make a difference. 2-0 win. Cuthbert's out injured though by the looks of it, and we've got no funds to buy any replacements. So we're at the transfer deadline day. We've not got no budget anywhere to do any business. So that's it, folks. Transfer window, as far as we're concerned, is closed. So we're sim to the end of the season. We're now on the 1st of June. Let's have a look whereabouts we are. Hopefully we haven't let off and we're still in a decent position for promotion. So let's have a look whereabouts we are in league. Confidence 77, it's not too bad. Ah, bloody hell, we're there first. We're first in the league with 109 points, so we've been promoted. Colchester at 97 points, they've been promoted, and I believe Bradford have as well. Bradford have been promoted as well. No. Yep, Bradford have been promoted as well. And then in playoffs you've got Salford City, Swindon Town, Mansfield Town and Grimsby Town. In relegation zone you have Morecambe. Ooh, that'll be interesting to see who goes out of it. Morecambe and Northampton level on points. So we're now just starting season 2. We've been invited to another pre-season tournament. We'll go with the France one, European International Cup. So next up is Stevenage vs FC Chamberlain. As you can see, we've got McGee there. Who's in the starting lineup? Lewis is in the starting lineup, so we want to keep him in there. And yeah, McGee does come in to replace Doyle, but he's a backup, he's not first choice. So let's hopefully win in this semi-final and get through to the final. And there you go, 3-0. Cuthbert, Tonev and McCartan with the goals. So Stevenage are in the final now of the European International Championship. So for the final, the European, it is Stevenage vs FC Dynamo. Let's get a win, guys. Come on, let's do this. We've got a strong enough squad, but we lost 3-1. Karagaran, who's come on as a sub, has also been injured. So, well, we got to the final, that's the main thing. Obviously we weren't strong enough, but it's fine, there's always next year. Oh, the season now. Season. So, away to Tranmere. Can we improve on the 3-0 loss we've just suffered? And we can, it's 1-0. Pinato's getting the goal. Was sent off in the 9th minute. So we've been playing with men and still win the match. It's a shocker, but so Forest Green, let's try to get the win. They fixed the bench on there. Right, so he's sent off. So we're gonna have Taylor up front and Cassidy on bench. Carabao Cup, Stevenage vs Forest Green. Who's going to win? And Stevenage pull it out 2-1. Pinato with a goal and Taylor with a goal. Taylor scoring first on 6th minute. Pinato getting one on 49th minute and Collins getting consolation on 26th minute. That's what we're after. Next round at Cup now. And Stevenage won 3-2. Goals from Bezjak, McCartan and Tonev. Nearly done. We're nearly at the end of the transfer window, where we can sim it all the way up to January. And we've got QPR in League One. Ooh, that's a shock. I thought that would have been the Cup, not in League One. It looks like QPR got relegated last season. And 0-0. So we must be doing something right. So Stevenage for Leyton Orient. 2-1 win, we're progressing to the next round. Goals from McCartan and Tonev. So, who's going to win out? Stevenage and Rotherham. Come on, Stevenage. And 1-0 win to Stevenage. Just the result we wanted. Benitez getting the goal. So 10 hours on the clock. We've made one signing. Nope, we haven't. I'm lying because we're looking at someone else's. We've made a couple of signings and 3 out. So there you go, we've got Danny Gomez in on loan from Real Madrid. I wasn't expecting that to go through, but we've got him. 5 hours left. There's going to be no more from us. We'll have a look in the January transfer window, depending whereabouts we are, and we'll assess on who we need, if any players need to go, if we can get any more in. And he's 32 years old. So, last hour, no more business from us. There's only going to be one player going out as far as I'm aware. That's it, done. See, transfer window is now shut. So, Stevenage versus Cheltenham. This is going to be the last game we see before January. And it is in the leasing.com cup, or trophy even. So, can we beat Cheltenham? Boom, 3-1. Gomez comes on for his debut as well. So we've reached January. Let's see where we are. 71. So I'm okay. I mean, round 3 of the FA Cup. That's good, I suppose. Whereabouts are we though in the table wise? Let's have a look. So the Carabao Cup, we beat Peterborough in round 3, and we got annihilated by Tottenham Hotspurs 5-0. Okay, so let's go to League 1. We are currently 5th. We are still in a promotion chase, which I believe at the moment we'd be in the playoffs. 17 points off automatic, so it's not bad. Stevenage vs Coventry. FA Cup match, Stevenage vs Coventry. Who's going to win? 3-0. Pinato with 2 goals and Benitez with 1 goal. Stevenage vs Fleetwood. So let's see who can win this. One draw, fair result. So Wickham vs Stevenage. This time we've gone for a slight change in formation to a 4-4-2. And it's worked. Gomez has got a goal with Dijkstra. He's got a goal. As you can tell, I've opted to pair Gomez and Bezjak up front, and McCartan's dropped to the bench. That's not because he's bad, that's just... So we've got Stevenage versus Lincoln. As you can tell, number 37 Evans has come in for Pinato. That's mainly to give him a rest. He's a youth team player, hopefully he's going to impress. We'll see. 0-0 draw, he played the full match, so he's not done too bad. Two 2-0 2 goals from Gomez. 4-4-2 seems to be working. Be need to. So 2 hours in, left of the transfer window. We've managed to sign 1 player, Castro from Mallorca. He's gone straight into the lineup alongside Danny Gomez. Hopefully they can form a brilliant partnership. He's younger than the previous player that we had, Bezjak, but hopefully he can continue his goal scoring record. Oh. And look at that, Castro manages to score after Gomez missed the penalty. So we're going in the right direction. So now we're going to simulate up until the end of the season, and hopefully we will we'll be pushing. But before that, we're going to go up against Oldham in the area final match, which will take us to the next final. Can we beat Oldham? There you go, we're beating Oldham 4-1. Just what we wanted. Excellent result. So now so as you can tell, we're at the end of the season. We got a 78 rating. So what we missed out on. So let's have a look at the standings. So, wow, this has been a close season by the looks of it. So we finished 5th on 93 points. Any other season that would have had us in the top 2. Easy. But Luton finished with 105 points. QPR finished with 114 points to take them back up to the Championship. And Barnsley finished with 104 points. So it's been really close this season. Question is, who has won? We've been in the playoffs. So you've got QPR and Luton getting promoted. But where did we finish in the playoffs? Let's have a look. We won. We've only gone and done it. We've beaten Barnsley in the playoff final. 1-0. Brilliant. We've beaten Ipswich 3-1 in the last match. 5-2 on aggregate. So we're on to season 3 now. We're in the Championship. We've got a competition, which is the European Continental Shield. And first match up against Wiesbaden. Let's see how we do. We've made a couple of signings. Hopefully they can help us. We lost 2-1. But our main goalkeeper, Lewis, is injured. So it looks like we're going to have to rely on McGee. So, next match is against AUE. Hopefully we can improve on our last match. 2-2 draw. Yeah, again we've got another injury of De La Fonte. But we have signed Redden, Duncan, Soro, and a couple of others who are on the bench. Aram Barry, McKinley, I believe. But it's a draw. I don't think we'll. So now for the match against Hearts. As you can see in the bottom corner there, we've managed to sign a defender just to cover the injury. It's Jose Aya, who we signed for 1.1 million, and he is rated 69, so he's equally just slotting into the defence perfectly. So, can we beat Hearts? That's the main question. No, is the answer. We lost. So next up our match is against Leeds. Let's see if we can manage to get a victory out of this. I'm not confident. No, lost 3-0. I think Leeds are going to be one of the teams that are going to be up there, probably challenging for the title. So we're still in the transfer window. May have to get 1-2 more. So the next match is against Huddersfield Town. As you can tell, I've got a new central midfielder in the squad, number 20, Everton. Brazilian player. Can he make a difference? No, we lost 4-1. Reading got a consolation goal for us. I think this season we may be facing relegation. But we'll see what we do. We'll keep simming until the end of the transfer window, then we'll sim up to January and we'll see what happens.
Nope.
So, away in the EFL Cup to Portsmouth. Giving a couple of players a chance. Hopefully they'll be able to impress. See where we end up. It's Carabao Cup even. (1-1), but we won it on penalties. That's a bit more better. So we're at home against Sunderland. It's interesting as both teams have not won yet in the Championship. Could this be our time to win? Could Sunderland win, or could we just have a draw? Let's find out. And we've lost 2-0. So we've made one signing. We've got 2 loan offers in for 2 different players, just to give us a bit of depth in the squad. The signing we've signed is number 10, Badalone, 21-year-old Argentinian striker. Hopefully he can help change our fortunes and we can get a victory against Nottingham Forest. Nope. Yet again, familiar scene. We've lost 2-1. It's not looking good this season, even with the change in tactics. Looks like we could be in a relegation scrap. Let's sim the match, hopefully get a victory. Nope, we lost again. Oh bloody hell. This is turn out it's going to be a nightmare. By the looks of the board already putting pressure on me. We're now at 67 rating. Well, yeah. I think everyone knows where this is going, and I think it's going to happen before the transfer window has closed. Definitely before January. I think we'll be getting our marching orders. I think that will be the end of our run as Stevenage manager, which is a bit gutting, but we'll see if we can sort it out so that doesn't happen. Right, sim against Everton. Keep the same squad. Now we've lost 4-0. So Cardiff away today. Is this going to be the final nail in the coffin? Can we get a victory or even a draw? The answer to that is nope. So we've got to January. By the looks of it, we've got Norwich in the FA Cup. So I'm guessing we'll progress to round 3. So let's go against the match against Norwich. Third round FA Cup. Let's see what happens. We're out of the FA Cup with a 1-0 loss, which I suppose is better than 3-4-0, which we have been losing at the beginning of the season to other teams. I didn't even have a look at the table yet, so let's have a quick gander at the table. We are currently 17th, so we are, I'd say, safe from relegation at the moment. Swansea, Huddersfield Town are the bottom 2. We are more mid-table. So next up is Bristol City. Turns out Richardson's been getting most of our goals from the wing. 2-2, Reading has got a goal and Sorrow. So we're away at Preston in the Championship. We've not made no signings yet, and I don't think we're going to be fair. We've won that 2-1, 2 goals from Badaloni. So it looks like he's actually getting into the swing of it now. Let's see if we can continue against Derby. So we've got Derby County away. Come on, Stevenage, let's get the victory. Come on, lads. Get in, 2-0. Just what we wanted. Let's show this league that we still have a fight in us. So it's away day time at Brentford. Now, can this team pull one over Brentford and get revenge from earlier in the season when Brentford beat us? And we have. Badaloni and Tonev have scored. This is what we're on about. We're on our way now to steamroll to the top of the table. Okay, slight exaggeration there, but at least the playoffs, that's what we want. It's still a possibility. 10 hours left in the transfer window. Let's see if we can get into the playoffs by the end of the season. 3 hours into the transfer window. Not else has happened. I've offered a couple of players new contracts, as we've sold one of our strikers who wasn't really getting any game time. So last hour, as far as I'm aware, there's going to be no incomings or outgoings. That's it. So here we are, end of the season, 1st of June. I've not had no messages saying I'm sacked, so obviously I think we've done something right. That's always good to see. And overall we finished 9th, just missing out on the playoffs. But with Leeds United getting the last playoffs position. Looking at that table though, it looks to have been really tight at the top. Leeds United on 97 points, which is only just giving them enough for the playoff position. And first place being Brentford, going up with 110 points. Nottingham Forest going up with 110 points. West Brom just missing out on automatic promotion with 109. Same with Stoke City with 108 points. Wow. It is very close up at up that side of the table. We've managed to finish 9th, so it's not been too bad. And if you have a look there, on the 14th of May, which was our last match, we beat Stoke 1-0. So I think we've actually added to Nottingham Forest and Brentford getting up automatic by taking the points off Stoke. But there you go, we finished top half at the table, 9th place on 72 points. It wasn't looking good at the start of the season. the players have turned it round, and well, right. Season 4 starts off with the European International Cup against Benevento, and that will follow on with a match against Fulham. So can we show some grit in this competition? We've lost 2-1, which isn't too bad, fair enough. We've not made no signings yet. We have rejected one £21 million offer for one of our midfielders. Aguila has decided he wants to leave the club, so I'm going to accept that, as I don't want unhappy players, but I do need to sign another centre back now. So next match is against Fulham in the European International Cup with season 4. As you can tell, we've signed number 25 Akiol, who is a central midfielder, 73 rated, and we've signed number 13 Anderson, who I believe is 72 or 73 rated, just to improve the defence and midfield. But we still lose, and Anderson picks up an injury, which is not good. So the next match in this European International Tournament is against L.A.O. Your next opponent does have enough players to play the next match. This means they forfeit and you will be awarded 3-0 win. So that interesting. They didn't have enough players to play. So first match of the season, as you can tell there on the screen, we've signed Arp to replace a player we've sold, and we signed him for £4 million, and his actual value is worth 12 million. So we actually bought him using the release clause, where basically he had £4 million release clause, and I don't think they updated his contract. So he's going straight into the squad as an attacking position against Swansea. He is a striker, and he is 77 rated, and he's only 22 years old, so he will improve. So let's see how we do against Swansea. Hopefully we can get the goals we want and ensure that we're in no pushover this season. There you go, we got 1-0. So that's at least it's got us 3 points on the board. Richardson again with a goal. So 1-0 win there. 3 points on board, and that pushes us up to 6th place, which isn't too bad. So the next away match is against Luton Town. Can we continue our run of form and get another victory? Boom, 2 goals. Arp gets one and Richardson gets another. That's 2 goals in 2 games for Richardson. He is 77 rated as well, and that'll be why a load of clubs have been after him this season already. So the next match is actually against Swindon. Boom, 3 goals, 1 again from Richardson and 2 from Hamilton this time. 3-0. So we've got 2 wins out of 2 so far. We've won in the Carabao Cup, and now we're going up against Stoke, who got a lot of points and just missed out on automatic promotions last season. Let's test our strength, and hopefully we can beat them by a good couple of goals, just to show that we're not the same team as last season. We are better. And we could only come out with a 1-1 draw. De La Fonte has been taken off after receiving a yellow card, and Anderson has replaced him. 5th in the table, so if the season ended now, we'd be in the playoffs, which is a good result. But it's a long way to go. Places could change. We could get maybe top 2. We'll see how we are in January and then set a goal from there. So today we are against West Brom. Come on, Stevenage, let's get the goals. And we've done it, 2 goals against West Brom. Reedon's got a goal, and Richardson again. Is that 4 out of 4 for him? No, 3 out of 4. So 3 goals out of 4 matches. It's good return. This should be a good challenge. They should be up there end of the season. 1-1 draw. Richardson again. I might have to convert Richardson to striker at the moment because he's just banging the goals in. Let's beat Watford. Teach them a lesson. Ooh, Watford managed to teach us a lesson. We lost to it 1-0. It's not what I was expecting, but it gives us a chance to concentrate on the league because that's the ultimate goal. The Carabao Cup and the FA Cup are not a priority, but except so match against Reading. Let's have a look. Boom, 4-0. 2 goals from Art before he got substituted. 1 goal from Hamilton, who's currently on loan, which I believe this is last season on loan with us, and 1 goal from James Wilding. Reading. So we've got to January. Let's have a look where we are. So manager rating 70, and at the moment we are 2nd place, so we are in a really strong position to get promoted automatically this season. That's good. Brighton look like they're going to be the most likely winners. So match against Reading in the Championship. See how the players do. 3-0. Another goal for Richardson and 2 from Sorrow. So it turns out De La Fonte, who I completely forgot, I had him on loan. So his loan did expire, but I've just renewed it again with Real Madrid for another 2 more years. I may even stretch to having looked to sign him for £2 million. But we'll see what happens. So we're now away at Leeds United. Obviously they're hot on our trails for the positions. Hopefully we can give a bit more room. And yeah, I think we got that bit more room after beating them 4-0. Yeah, that was a good result away at Leeds. So we've got a home match against Sheffield United in the Championship. I think we're out of all the cups as well now. So, but we've beaten Sheffield United 3-0, 2 goals for Richardson, 1 from Sorrow. So we are making strides to the top of the table. Obviously, Grob, who has scored 20 goals for Brighton, me thinking he's a striker, duh, he's not. He's actually a central midfielder, and for him to score 20 goals in 29 matches is amazing. So, I don't anticipate doing any more business in this January transfer window. I've not done any business apart from bringing in 1 loan player who we already had in the squad. I think looking at the position in the league table, we are strong enough. So I am actually just going to sim all the way up until June because I've got faith in the squad and hopefully they prove me right. Brighton have won the Championship. Stevenage, our team, has got 2nd. Leeds United have finished 3rd, Burnley 4th, Stoke 5th, and West Brom 6th. In the playoff final, it is Leeds United versus Stoke. Who is going to join us in the Premiership? Only time will tell. So we're now on to season 5 of our rebuild. Now, we have made a couple of signings that has cost us quite a lot of money. So, first signing we've made is Rodriguez, who we managed to sign for, I believe it was 7 million. Used to play for Newcastle United, 78 rated. Obviously, the left back we did have there, who were playing in the Championship, he's gone back as they were only on loan. The second signing we made is more familiar with the team. It's Soro. Now, he was on loan with us from Real Madrid, and his loan ended, so we decided to buy him, and that cost us quite a bit. Yes, that cost us a bit of money. So, as you can see, Rodriguez we signed for 6.5 million, and Alberto Soro we signed for 18 million, and he is on a decent whack for wage. Hopefully we can progress at least to the final this year. We'll see how this match goes. And we've lost that 1-0. So, first match in the Premier League is at home against Leicester. I've made 1-2 transfer changes. I've put Lewis on the bench as McKinley wanted some game time, and he's not happy, and he's in last year of his contract. He's currently 75 rated. So the last thing I want to do is lose him for a free. And first game, hopefully he'll be happy enough, and then we can give him a new contract. And we lost that one 3-1 with Gray getting 2 goals and Pochettino up scored a consolation for ourselves. So next match is away against Crystal Palace. Neither team have won, so hopefully someone's going to win. We'll see who it is. And it's us, we've beaten them 3-1. Anderson's been sent off though, but Arp got 2 goals. So it's a very good result for us. So next up is Chelsea. Now, can we get a victory against Chelsea? In the meanwhile, a transfer offer has come in for McKinley for £11 million. Nope. With him being in the last year of his contract and not willing to sign a new contract due to the fact he wants to go out on loan. I've accepted it because we've got a load of goalkeepers who have higher potential. Test ourselves against Chelsea, and we've lost 2-0. So I'm thinking come January we're going to need to do some sort of improvement. So the next match is in the Cup against Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup. As you can see, I've changed it around a bit. I've given Dufresne, Davies, Edwards, Iwerton and Allen chances in the first team. Just more to give the other players a rest. One draw, but we lost 5-4 on penalties. Yeah, I'm not really bothered about that cup, to be fair. So the next match is against Liverpool. This should be a good challenge for us. And a couple of players from our team have actually been called up for international duty, including our number 1 goalkeeper Lewis, who's been called up to represent England. As you can see, we have a new striker. We've selling McKinley for 11 million. It managed to add about 8 million to transfer fund, where we were able to sign number 12 Drachal, who's a 77 rated striker and only 24 years old. So you know for a fact in a year or two his price is going to go through the roof. Can we beat Liverpool? That's the question. New signing, end result still the same. We lost 3-1. So I think it's going to be a tough season, this one, guys. So there we go, transfer deadline day. We've spent 31.25 million on 4 players, and we have brought in 12.9 million on 3 players. Now, there's not going to be any more signings from our point of view, so we're just going to go all the way through and then get to the last 2 hours now, the transfer window. Like I said, we've not bought anyone, we're not intending to buy anyone. Going to the last hour, I don't think there'll be anyone coming in for our players. So, yep, there you go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sim all the way up to the January transfer window. So we've managed to make it to the January transfer window. Still got a job. Let's see whereabouts we are in the league. Rating's still 72, so it's not too bad. And looking at this, we're actually 7th. 7th in the table, just a couple of points behind Wolves. Mid-table seems to be going really good, potentially even European competition. You can't exactly rule ourselves out of it at the moment, so we're doing really well at the moment. So we're at 1st of June. Let's see whereabouts we are in the table. Can we have got the Champions League position or not? The answer to that question is no. We've finished in 8th place, so with top half at the table at least. That's good to say. We were meant to be battling relegation. So the teams. So the way it stands at the moment, Liverpool have won the title. Man City have finished 2nd with a Champions League spot. Chelsea have got a Champions League spot. In 3rd, in 4th, Man United with a Champions League spot, and in 5th is Arsenal with a Europa Cup spot. But there you have it. We've finished top half at the table. I can't go wrong with that. We just didn't get to. So we've got a new signing, who's 85 rated midfielder in Puig. Signing from Barcelona for 14 million. His actual value was worth 45 million. We managed to get him on his release clause, so that's one reason why I don't put them in. So I'm not planning on buying anyone else now in this transfer window. So instead of going through it, I am just going to go and skip to January, because I don't need to buy anyone else now. This could be a mistake. We'll see what happens in January. So we're at the January transfer window. Did our little gamble pay off? One, we're still in a job, so it may done. I think this is the longest we've actually been now whilst in a job. So as our gamble paid off, that's the main question. We've got an 85 rated midfielder that we signed. That's the only transfer we made. We simulated the rest of the transfer window. So let's find out whereabouts we are in the league. Hopefully we're near the top end, but let's have a look. It's not looking good. Yeah, the board aren't liking me at the moment, so we are 14th mid-table. Well, not even mid-table. Bottom half of the bottom half of the table. Well, mid-table, yeah. We are not doing well. So I'll try to make some signings because we need to improve that. We need to get in that Champions League spot. So today's match is against Stoke City. Yet again, De La Fonte's loan expired, so I've gone into the transfer market. I've signed a player on a permanent contract who I think will make a big difference to our defence, and that player is none other than De La Fonte himself. Yeah, valued at 9 million. I bought him for 2 million. Doesn't take a brain surgeon to work out that that's good business. So anyway, on to the Stoke match. FA Cup, third round. Oh, sorry, FA Cup. I don't even know if it is third round or not. Can we pass Stoke? And we have 3-0. Arp, Sorrow and Richardson, who's just come back from in. So as you can tell, we've sold McDonald and Evans now, and we've brought in De Levante, Alarcon and Ape. So the newest person we brought in is actually Alarcon. We signed him for 3.9 million, and it's slotted straight in there, as you can tell, in a central defensive mode. Hopefully that's going to help us stop leaking goals in. We've given Bailey a shot, as De La Fonte is now injured for 3 months, so it's only right that he has a go. 5 hours left at transfer, or should I say 4 hours left at transfer window. I don't believe we're going to be doing anything else, but it may, hopefully just that one signing may help us. Last hour transfer window. That's it. So we've got Everton away now. Let's see if he can make a difference. (1-1), so it did make a difference to some sort of effect, on the account that it's just been limited to 1 goal that we've conceded rather than 3. Right, so we're at the end of the season. Managed to finish 13th, so we've not really gone up by any positions over the whole rest of the season we've played. Lewis has gone up to 90 rated at least, but yeah, we'll just have to build on it next season. We may have to strengthen, and we'll go from there. So the first Premier League match is back on in season 6. I'm going to quickly do a media briefing because we don't always do one.
Thanks guys, we're going to start with the questions now.
Yep, I've set the goal for European qualification. There you go.
Okay, guys.
Quick to it. So, I have actually signed a couple of new players. So we'll quickly run through them. So we sold Sorrow and we signed Jared Bowen. So Sorrow we sold for let's have a look, is it on here? No, basically we sold him for 110 million, I believe it was, and we bought Hatchaddy for 11 million as a centre back, just had a bit of competition. We signed Jared Bowen for 19.9 million, and we also splashed out the cash and spent 53.5 million pounds on Amiri, who's gone straight into the lineup. So that brings us to the squad now. If you have a look at it, you got Arp, who's 85, Amiri, who's 85, Poog, who's 87, Richardson, who's 88, and Bowen, who's 83. That should hopefully help us. And of course you've got Lewis in between the sticks, who's a level 90 rated. We've also signed left back Brassia, just to add competition, because, well, we only have 1 left back in the team. So we'll get on to the Brentford match. Let's see how this new look team can go up against Brentford in the Premier League. And 1-4-1 with Bowen. getting 2 goals, Richardson getting 1 and Arp getting 1. So, first showing, first impressions, it's been a good little run out from. So we're done with our business now, we're not making any more transfers. And Arsenal is on transfer deadline day, but I've decided just to sim that match and go all the way up to January, because I want to see whereabouts we're going to be in the come the January transfer window. Hopefully we'll be near the top. If not, we've got some budget to sign any players we need to. So we're at January and let's see how we've done. 2nd January. How have we done? Things aren't looking good. We've got a red from board confidence. So, right, okay. But we do have a bit of money still, should we need it. So, let's have a look whereabouts we are. So we're actually 5th in the Premier League. So we are currently occupying the European, the last European position. So I'd say we're doing really well. Obviously the board's not happy for whatever reason. I don't know, but we'll have a look at that. So there you can see, guys, we're at the end of the season and we've only gone and finished in 5th place, beating out Spurs by a couple of points. Looking at that, let's get a bigger screen up. Looking at that, Liverpool finished 4th on 91 points. Man United finished 3rd on 92, Chelsea on 92, and Man City have won the Premier League with 103 points. Getting relegated are West Ham, Nottingham Forest and Derby County. Let's have a look at all the other competitions. Let's have a look at the Carabao Cup. Man United won that, beating Man City 2-1. And we got to the quarterfinals where we were beaten by Southampton 4-3 on penalties. Let's have a look what about. So welcome back for what I believe is season 8. It's been a long process, but as you can tell, we've gone into the transfer market and splashed cash a bit. We've got Bestie, Albert, Abraham, all while spending a lot of money, especially for the club. So 3 players, talking 78 million on 3 players. But anyway, we're up against Olympique Lyon, so, or OL, take a pick. Now some of our players are away on international duty at the World Cup, so we're going to play and hopefully we'll get a good result against them. No, we lost 3-0. Obviously some of their international players got knocked out of the tournament. So next up is Villarreal. I can't see it progressing through this tournament, to be fair. So, but we'll get on with it anyway. 2-1 more. That's not too bad compared to what the last match was. So next match is against Seville. Or Sevilla. Good. Nah, we're bottom of the table on that one. Not received any points at all. So it's Community Shield time. It's Stevenage versus Man City. FA Cup winners versus Premier League winners. Who's going to win? I've named a strong lineup there. Hopefully we'll give them room for the money. And we just lost out 1-0. Looks like Abraham's just picked up an injury as well. So first up in the Premier League is Everton. And they go won it 2-1. As you will remember, Abraham suffered a slight injury which is ruled him out for 3 months. So that's not the best, but good win to start the season. So we've reached the January transfer window. It looks like we're still in a cup or two, so that's looking good. So let's see where we are. Let's go through all competitions just in case. So we're against Cardiff in round 3 of the FA Cup. Also Man City beat us for the Community Shield. Premier League, ooh, we're not doing too bad, we're currently 4th. So that's not too bad. We're in the last round of 32 against Porto. Let's have a look. Group stage, we finished top, beating all the teams, not losing. We only drew against 1, which is good. Champions League, Liverpool and Chelsea are still in, and so is Man City. And Barcelona won the Super Cup. So that's not too bad. I don't think we need to sign anyone unless someone comes up. So we'll leave. We'll have a think about that one. So as you can tell, Arp has joined Zinedine Zidane at Real Madrid for £148.6 million. That was his release clause that he wanted to send in his contract. I put it in, not thinking that Real Madrid or anyone would pay for it, and yeah, they paid it. So we're going to go into the match today against Chelsea. We're going to verse them, and after that, if we need another striker, we will go into the transfer market. Now with 126 million to spend in transfer market, we will spend that on 1 striker and maybe a couple of other additions. So Premier League match against Chelsea, hopefully that's not going to impact us a lot and we'll be able to cope with a loss there. We've lost 2-0, so it has given us a bit of a loss. So we'll have a look at transfer market now and see who we can sign. So 9 hours of transfer window left, and as you can see, once we get to it, as you can see, we've lost Arp for 148.6 million, but we have signed Halls Johnson for 76.5 million. Now, you might not have heard of him. He is a young lad, a very young lad, 83 rated, so he's just a bit behind where Arp was, but he's only 23 years old as well. So we're looking at the future there, we're investing in the future a bit, and potentially he's going to do really well for us. We do have one other striker that we have agreed a transfer fee for. We just need to do a contract. However, as everything, we cannot actually, well, we cannot actually sign him until we sell someone. We've just sold someone and he's pulled out the contract negotiation. Typical. So right, that's one other striker down, so instead we're going to look at somewhere else we can improve. and I'm thinking probably the attacking midfield option. So we've gone and signed George Carrasco, who's an attacking midfielder, for £9.6 million, which was his release clause in his contract. After scouting him, he was actually valued at 23 million, so we've hit a right bargain here for a 28-year-old who's got 83 rated already. So we'll finish off the rest of the transfer window now. But I'm over the moon with that signing. Hopefully that should spur us on to the end of the season now. I'm not anticipating any other transfers. The last 2 hours of transfer window, I'm not expecting anything else from them. One player may get a solid, maybe talks at now. That's it, he's officially gone. So we sold the defender for 13 million when he were only 11 million rated. Right, we're at the end of the season now. We'll see how we've done. So we've actually finished 4th, so we've got Champions League success. Just what we wanted. We've got 1 position better than last season. So the next one is to try to win the Premier League next season. If we don't do it, fine. But our main goal is for Champions League glory next season. And then if we hit that, that's our rebuild done. So let's have a look at the Community Shield. Just to remind you all, we lost 1-0 to Man City in the Shield. FA Cup, how far along did we get? Well, we won in the final. Won in semi-finals. We got through to the quarter-finals and got knocked out by Man City. Carabao Cup. Man City won again, so that's 2 they've won. By Arsenal 5-0. UEFA Super Cup, Barcelona beat Inter Milan. Champions League, Atletico Madrid beat Barcelona. The Europa Cup, Stevenage won. Get in. So we've actually gone and beat Real Betis 2-0 to become the champions of the Europa League. Wow. That, and we beat Man United 4-2 on aggregate. That is very impressive. Maybe we have a chance next season of Champions League glory. But we'll see what happens. So we're on season 8 now. We're in the Asian Elite Cup, and as you can tell who we've been drawn alongside, we've got a hard group. Been drawn alongside FC Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, who are the Champions League winners, so it's going to be the Super Cup early. And you got you got Calcio. Now, I had a bit of a transfer budget, and I've only gone and bought someone who could make a difference. As you can see there, Jordan Sancho for 108.3 million. Yet again, that was his release clause compared to what he was actually worth. I didn't get much of a bargain, but I got about 30 million off. And he's 94 rated, so I think he's going to do us a brilliant job. So yeah, we'll sim this match now, and we'll go from there. As you can see, Sancho's straight away in. the starting lineup. I'm going to change his number because he's not going to be 42. He'll be number 7 or maybe not number 7, maybe 11, something like that. But 1-1. It's actually Bowen who scores. Nope. Yeah, so he's not taking it from Sancho. He's saying tough. You might come in, you might take my starting spot, but I'm still better. I'm still going to score. You can't stop me. Primonte, Calcio, and we've won them 3-1. So hopefully that should put a stopper if none of us won. Right, so Bayern Munich, match against Bayern Munich. Come on, we've got to get a point at least. 0-0, it got us to the point. That should be enough to take us through to the next round. So are we going to add another trophy to our cabinet? Ooh, semi-finals. We've actually got Barcelona. And we've lost De La Fonte for 2 days. Right. So, Stevenage versus Barcelona. I'd never thought I'd actually say that. But let's see who's going to win this match. 1-1, but Barcelona take it on penalties. So you know for a fact it's been a good match when it goes to penalties. So we're out of the cup. We got to the semi-finals, which is better than what we've done previously. Yeah. So another start of the Premier League season. It is Stevenage versus Spurs, first game of the match. Then after this, it is the Super Cup of Stevenage versus Atletico Madrid. And we're being Tottenham 2-1 with Sancho and Hall Johnson getting the goals. Going at the moment. Can we add another bit of silverware to our trophy cabinet? Answer? No. Atletico Madrid beat us 1-0. That's fine. We've not come and win Super Cup anyway. We didn't want it. It won't shine up properly. But our main goal is to win the Champions League, and that's what we're going to go for. So, yes, we've gone and signed a new left back for 21.3 million. Slightly straight in, Henriquez. So, we're going to get to these Swansea match now. I'm happy with everything else of the team, and I'm not going to make no more transfers. 1st January as well. So, Stevenage vs Swansea. 3-0. 1 goal from Hall Johnson, 2 goals from Richardson. Look at that. We are currently the 7th of January. Looking at the table, Stevenage are first. So we're almost Premier League champions. Come on. Next up we've got Watford. So we're going up against Watford now. Can we win the match? And we've won it 3-1. Abraham with 2 goals and Richardson with 1 goal and Agu with a consolation for Watford. So we've got Wolves away from home. Can we continue our run of form? Yeah, I think we can. Martins and Richardson both get 2 each and Sancho gets 1 to beat Wolves 5-1. At home. And we've won 2-0 with Sancho getting both goals. So it's game time again in the Premier League. We're at Stevenage versus Fulham. Which we've won 3-1. Carrasco has come off injured, so no doubt we'll have to find someone to put him on instead of him. May even go for 2 strikers. But Richardson got 2 goals and Abraham got 1 goal. Affected too much. So what we're going to do now is we're going to sim all the way up to the end, up to 1st of July. Looks like we've got Inter Milan in the next rounds of the Champions League. So we're going to sim all the way up to July, and hopefully, no, I'll stop that actually thinking about it, because we can play the Champions League final. I'm going to sim up to May the 1st, as hopefully the Champions League final will be on there. So we're now end of the season, and as you can tell, we're in the Champions League final versus Paris Saint-Germain. Now we did have a match against Man City which we won 1-0, and that's the FA Cup. So we've got the FA Cup. Can we get the Champions League? Most importantly, that's the Champions League. But whereabouts are we in the league? That's another question. So let's have a look. Who did we verse in semis? Oh, wrong one. So we versed Barcelona in semis and we won 3-2 on aggregate. Bloody hell. Wow. So come on, let's win this Champions League. Remember, this is the only match we can actually play, so we've got a good chance of winning it. Hopefully. Premier League whereabouts away. Yes. Get team. We've won the Premier League. We've won the FA Cup. And now it's time to go for the treble. Can we get the Champions League trophy? But let's just recap on all others. So Premier League and FA Cup, Stevenage's. We've won the finals. They're in our trophy cabinet. Carabao Cup. Bloody hell, Stevenage have won the Carabao Cup as well, so we've already got a treble. Wow. Beat Spurs 4-0. Asian League Cup, Barcelona won, so we've got a bit of revenge on Barcelona by the looks of it. So this is, let's go for the quadruple trophies. I don't think Atletico Madrid beat us in the Super Cup. Who are the champions at Europa? Liverpool have won the Europa Cup. So let's get down to it. Let's have a quick look at all these. So we're now into the Champions League final. Stevenage versus PSG. Who's going to win? Who's going to score? Who's coming home with the trophy? So we'll find out right now.
The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. And ready for action. The date has been marked on calendars for
anyone who's been watching this series, this is my third attempt. Is it third attempt? Third attempt, I believe, to get a team to the Champions League final and do a rebuild. We failed with Bradford. There's not much we can do with that one. We failed with kickers. So Stevenage have got to a Champions League final. There is a possibility, high possibility, that they could win this match, as long as I bring my A game. They've won the Premier League, they've won the FA Cup, they've won the Carabao Cup. Last season they won the Europa Cup, and I believe they won the Carabao Cup as well, or they won another cup. So at the moment they are on a trophy hunt.
Very big night for everybody concerned, supporters, but most so the players. They have to stay focused, play the game, not the occasion.
So let's get a game on and let's try to win this trophy.
And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe. Ricky Puig.
Keep it fluid, boys.
Tammy Abraham. Promising sequence. Failed to keep hold of it. Happy to take on the shot. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. The referee has given a corner. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Prepared to take on the shot. It's with Anderson Talisca. They're not giving their opponents any time to breathe. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here.
Now we're foul, surely, ref.
Intercepted.
Come on, who are making the run?
Danger averted. Giving the ball away. Well, the fans have been wondering how this might go. It is his debut game. What should we be looking for from him today, Lee?
Well, Derek, energy, he'll want to impress.
Can they get themselves in front here? Must score!
Oh,
They could be up for grabs.
what's it from keeper?
The pressure was high, and they could be in here. And it's gone behind for the corner. Not really the ideal clearance. Tremendous block. And teammates to play it to. I don't think in the grand scheme of things he's going to be terribly
Not looking like it's going to be our day today, so looks like PSG has got a really good chance.
Nkunku.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Plenty of interesting chatter about Neymar coming into
Ooh,
today's
Neymar
game.
Jr.
Rumours have
hanging
been
up his
confirmed.
boots.
He's elected to end his illustrious career at the end of this campaign. A massive loss for the club, Lee.
Yeah, it really is. Obviously, he's going to be missed very much here. He's a key player on the pitch and in the dressing room. No doubt they'll be looking at the transfer window ahead.
Well, that's a shocker there. Neymar on about retiring.
Mbappe. He continues to make hay. Crossing possibilities. Simple for the keeper. Tammy Abraham. And he's made headway.
Oh!
Straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping.
Come on, we need to get one before half-time.
Can they switch to an even higher gear? A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given.
Oh, that keeper's on it today.
Opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. He's driven in the corner. Sancho. And the keeper gets in the way. Well, they're trying to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. And he's fired over the corner. Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful. Well, they keep knocking on the door, and if you do that, the goal will probably come. Just look at the stats. Surely it's just a matter of time.
Nkunku has it. Ferguson. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Running towards goal. And a goal!
And that's it, we're 1-0 up.
Well, it's always
That's it, he's going there, flying ride.
Really puts the pressure on the opposition. Well, just look at this. They all back off him. and he takes the advantage. He goes through 1, 2, 3. In the end, it's a wonderful
George
solo goal.
Carrascal, 3 goals in the Champions League.
The opening goal of
And
the
what
game.
more, what better place to score than in the Champions League final?
Giving the ball to the opposition that time. I must say, this looks
Does
promising.
this open the floodgates?
Teammates in the middle.
Nope.
Nkunku has it. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Nothing wrong with that idea. And
Oh, that's his second in the game.
By 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, what a time to score. The forwards are in absolute dreamland. The defenders slugging their way back to the half-time team talk. They're not going to enjoy this.
So 2-0 now. And
So we're going
is
to that
that
match.
for the first
We're going to
half in
half-time,
this Champions
2-0
League
up.
final. And my goodness me, did we think it would be so
What a result at
lopsided?
the moment.
I did.
Let's keep on grinding it out. Let's try to keep hold of this 2-goal lead and let's win the match.
45 minutes separating these two sides from glory.
Oops, I took 2 plays that way.
The Champions League final begins. He
Yeah,
knew he was guilty.
okay, yeah. We're subbing him off because I know he's got a bit of temper.
And green space galore for PSG.
Nope, nope. Nope.
He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball 1. And you've got to try to make it a bit more
Why'd you pass
difficult
it to
for
me?
your opponent than that. He's given it straight to the opposition. Can they hit on the break?
Come on, ref.
Well, it fizzled out. Ferguson. The ball with Rodri. Not messing around with that clearance. Giving it a try. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. Mbappe. Nkunku.
Calm it down, lads. Don't make a mistake.
Not even close in the end, Lee.
Well, he's had a go, Derek.
Could have got
He's gone for
penalised
foul,
there.
but the accuracy just wasn't there, was it?
And 30 minutes left for play in this match. This attack looks highly promising.
Well, PSG certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession, but after that it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control, you've got to take responsibility yourself. Make something happen in this game.
Oh, surely. Wonderful block. Corner kick played in. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? Under real pressure. And he takes on the shot.
Oh, what a goal! Top corner
I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely
by
omnipotent.
Sancho.
Well, we'll see this again, and it's inches from going wide. He doesn't hit the post and goes in. Keeper is distraught.
Substitution time it is. And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Might be able to get in behind the defence. He's taken great opportunity.
Ah, tried to blow
Good
it.
tendencies from the goalkeeper. Correa. And he's made headway. But he has
That's
just
it.
veered into an offside position this time.
Offside trap, there we go.
Give it away. Not much time to make up his mind.
Oh, Edwards in. What are you doing?
Danger averted for now. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Correa. Here's Mbappe. Possession changes hands, the interception there. He continues to make hay. A chance to whip it in. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And blocking from Zule. Ferguson. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. What will they do next? Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again.
Abraham seems tired, so we'll bring on Hal Johnson.
Amiri. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. An unforced error, you've got to say. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Going well. And in with a real chance. Well, it's a possession of
I'm gonna do that. Abraham scores.
They can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant.
4-0. I think we've got this trophy in the bag. I can't see PSG coming back now with 2 minutes to spare when we've just used the substitution, and that should be the 2 minutes up. There you go, that's it. Stevenage have only gone and done it. They've won the Champions League, they've won the quadruple, and this rebuild is now done because they are currently kings of Europe. Remember, if you do have liked this episode of this rebuild, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and put a comment on. Let me know which team next to rebuild. Is it your team? Do you want your team to be rebuilt and to become Champions League, or just to see me get sacked? Either way, drop a comment in the comments below. Click that like button and click that subscribe button.
Was the most important one.
Get in, that's what we like to see. Oh, Champions, Champions, ole, ole, ole. Thank you for joining us, guys, and I'm gonna end this episode with that view of everyone celebrating, because that's how we want it. Thank you very much, guys. Drop a like, subscribe. I'll see you all next time on another rebuild episode.
Tournament all comes together at the end when you pick the trophy up. Just look at them celebrating. A brilliant moment.
Hard work indeed, Lee. The trophy now in their possession. Failed to keep hold of